Hello, my beautiful Taurus. Welcome to my channel, Savage Healing. This is going to be your reading for the month of June 2022. So let's see what we have for you guys. I hope you're doing well, especially after this very intense lunar eclipse in Scorpio. And let's see. So I think for many of you, work has been a topic. Work, but also focus on your health, focus on your personal possessions, and how does this play out when it comes to your love life. I think many of you need to have a talk with a partner, with a lover, maybe even a family member or a colleague in the month of June when it comes to boundaries. I think there's someone around you that kind of is misusing your boundaries, or who has been taking from you and taking from you and taking from you, and this kind of is very draining on you. And I think this lunar eclipse in May really put a light on that, and I feel like many of you were not even aware of that someone very close to you, I feel like this could be someone you work with but on a very close level, but this also could be your lover or your partner, your husband, your wife, who's sort of expecting a lot from you. And you know, you're a Taurus, you're all about stability, possessions, belongings, want to make sure that everything is fine, that you do not have to worry about anything. And I feel like someone took it a little bit too far with that. They kind of took advantage of you being so caring and also being such an earthy sign that looks for so much stability, that they kind of relied on you taking care of these things. And in the beginning you didn't realize it was so intense and so massive, but over the time I feel like this is not something that just happened from one day to the next. I feel like this is something that has been going on for quite some time, and to be honest, I feel like this person is kind of taking advantage of you, and also kind of got comfortable. You know, it's like your partner, your lover is sort of not putting in as much effort as they used to. Okay, so it could be that your partner was very caring in the beginning, you know, taking care that, making sure that you are good, taking care of you. But, you know, after quite some time, they kind of changed and they sort of became lazy, let's say. And I feel like you don't like that, you know. This is sort of kind of draining on your mental health, because it feels like you don't just have to care about yourself, but also care about your colleague or your lover. And it's like you do double work here. And yeah, you've been beating yourself up about this topic, and I think you've been planning on approaching this person for quite some time now, but the time was never quite right, or maybe it sort of made you feel uncomfortable telling this person, hey, I crossed the line here and you overstepped it several times. I don't want that. Sort of, it's like you missing some fire here. You're missing some drive to actually tell this person, to put them into their place. But I think June is going to push you to do that. Because you feel like, hey, you went too far. You know, please stop not doing anything here and let me do everything here. It's just very draining on me. And you will let them know. And I don't think they like it, to be honest. They got so used to being pampered by you taking care of everything. I also get the feeling that maybe you're the only person who is earning a solid income. That's also what I'm getting here. And I think this is, you ended up in a situation that you didn't plan on ending up in. But I think June is really going to push you to, with the Queen of Wands here, to really step up to them and tell them, okay, look, we have to make some adjustments here. And there is for sure some talk that has to happen when it comes to this topic. Because I feel like this is very draining on you and you're really tired by that. Because you put in so much effort for both of you. It's literally, you get one salary, but you do double work. And I feel like for many also kids could be involved here. So if this is a partner that you actually live with, I feel like all the work is on you. All the work, all the things you do, it's all on your plate. And your partner really got comfortable with you taking care of everything. And you cross, like, you draw the line because your partner crossed it. And this is also something that you have been thinking about, but as I said before, you're missing the power, the strength to actually tell them. There's something here, there's a reason why you don't tell this person right away. Because I get like you're very solid, you know, you're a very down-to-earth person and you have your bleep together, let's say. But for some reason, you do not tell them. You know, I feel like this person has some sort of power over you. I cannot quite get what it is. So, yeah, maybe your partner is like the owner of the house, the apartment, something like that I'm getting here. Or in charge of the money, even though you're the person who earns the most, or the one who's like just putting more effort into everything. That's what I'm getting here. I just see you working very hard to make everything nice and good, to keep everything running. And your partner's just, they're used to it now, you know. They're just expecting it, that yes, you keep doing that. Why change things? Looks fine for them, right? So yeah, I assume there are children involved. So it might not just, yes, of course, this could be connected to your children, that you say, you know what, I do everything in the household, now it's your time to help me. Or I feel like it is not just you taking care of you and your partner, it is also you taking care of the kids. So I'm getting a lot of obligations and duties And for some reason in the beginning you were okay with that. You just thought, you know what, it's good. I can do it by myself. And over time it never kind of went back to working in a team, let's say. No, it was just you. From that moment, you said to this person, you know what? I take care of it. It's okay. I got it. The person thought, you know what? All good then. Go ahead. Do you? And then they never actually made an effort again to help. And I think you're not here for that. Not on the long run. Not on the long run, you are going to tolerate that behavior. And I think June is going to be a good time to actually think about everything and really... I'm not quite seeing here you having this conversation already in June. Of course it could happen. It's different for all of you. But I get the feeling that first you have to have the strength to approach this person. I don't know why there's this blockage, but I feel it. And at the same time, you sort of have to put together all your words. And then you're going to be able to tell this person, look, we have to make some adjustments here. This whole relationship, arrangement, family life, it cannot go like that anymore, because this is very taking a toll on your mental health, I feel like. But also your physical health. And yes, you will let this person know. And I really would like to know why you're kind of hesitant to tell this person your opinion. So yeah, I feel like this person has some authority over you. Sort of. And I feel like it is a very kind of picky person, very much straightforward, but at the same time, they like to point out flaws in you and maybe in the things that you do. But at the same time, I think the reason why I'm not telling you anything is because this person sort of feels like a soulmate and you're very much in love with them. And I think this is also a reason why you said, you know what, it's okay, I got it. And that's why you don't want to push them away by telling them, hey, I need some help. Okay? You just don't want to disappoint them, or maybe you think they see you in a different way than you see yourself. Maybe you just think this person has so much expectations over me and I just don't want to look like a loser when I tell them, hey, I just need help. It's just too much for me to handle. But I think deep down in your gut feeling, you know that this talk has to happen. Otherwise, you know, you are going to sacrifice your mental health, because I feel like there's a lot going on in your mind, trying to figure things out. How can I make this work? How can I arrange this? And I mean, if this is the love that you think that they are, then they will be okay with you telling them. And maybe they really don't know. Maybe they're so much in their own zone that they totally forgot about what kind of work you actually put in, dear Taurus. So let me pull one more card for you guys. I have this feeling that there is nothing to worry about, that you actually have to talk to them, but you have to have the strength to talk to them, you know, the courage. And I think if there there shouldn't be this kind of feeling that you have, you know, should I not? But for some reason you're hesitant. And I feel like it is because you don't want to disappoint this person. Yeah, and I think you might worry about that this you speaking up could have a bad effect on your family life. But I see you being very sacrificial here. You're very like, you go all the way, but I think this talk has to happen, okay? And as I said, I don't think it's going to happen in June, but you will make the first steps to actually approach this person about the issue that you have. Okay, my dear Taurus, I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, make sure to subscribe, and I see you in my next one. Bye bye.